I know a lot of actors. Like I know a lot of actors, and they're all at different stages. And there are actors that I know who are kind of really early career, who basically haven't done anything yet, and they really want to be actors. And every 6 months, whatever, I check in, and they haven't done anything. They haven't done anything. Like, how's your thing going? They're like, oh yeah, I'm going to do it soon. I really want to. And I'm like, it's the most infuriating thing, because you're like, you say to yourself in your head, you're like, okay, you have no future in this industry because you just don't. And also you see it in yourself. You kind of see your own laziness in the way that your mates or whoever, you kind of like, oh, I've actually been there. I've had those moments where I'm like, oh, yeah, I'll do it next week, or oh yeah, I haven't done it yet. And it's yeah, and I guess in any creative industry, you have to be ahead of the game. You have to be a solution. So when you go into an audition or whatever, it's I was actually watching a masterclass that Eddie Redmayne, you probably know Eddie Redmayne, famous actor.
No, was, but who? Well, I can't. I'll probably have to see his face, but.
Okay. English, Brit, white, big lips, really big lips. Theory of Everything. I'm
just looking him up. Yes. Okay. Yes. Yeah.
Yes, Eddie Redmayne. Okay. So he's had a fantastic career, and he was talking about. What was he talking about? I've lost my train of thought. I was talking about actors.
You watched masterclass.
I probably shit. Dude, I've gone. It's gone. The train of thought was gone.
It'll come back.
I watched a masterclass, and Eddie Redmayne was talking about it, and it'll come. I'll look up to the left. That's how you do it. He was talking about. Okay, yes, I got it. Boom, totally works. He was talking about the differences between America and the UK, and just the environments and how actors are meant to work. So he said in America, actors own the room when they audition. They're meant to walk in and say, this is what we want to do. Very professional, almost kind of forceful and very confident, and also very vulnerable, able to be like, actually, I'm really nervous. Like, can we start all of this again? Or can I just go out and come back in? Or they want the actors to be very proactive with how they approach the audition. They really want them to kind of command the room, and in that way, you're given permission to kind of show how you might work on a set. I actually think it works a lot better. Whereas in the UK, New Zealand, Australia, you kind of walk in, you're like, oh hi, thanks for having me in today. Okay, cool. Right, come and stand here. Okay. Oh, is it okay? Do I do it now? Okay, cool. All right. Right, and it's all very meek and afraid and frightful and scary, because it is scary. Like I'm sure even if you're not an actor, I'm sure you can appreciate that the terror of walking into a room, in front of a camera and one person or two people or three people, and just be expected to do something fantastic. And your competition is fierce, and you know that if you don't get this job, you'll be just doing your other job, and time's ticking and things like that. There's a lot of pressure. But I think if you just go in there and you don't try and want it, or you just try and be the solution. You're like, okay, what do they want? They want someone to come in here and be super confident, really friendly, good to work with, and all you can do is interpret the text or the audition the way that you know how. You can't try and do it the way that you think the casting director is going to want you to do it, because it's just pointless. And luck is a huge element of luck. You getting the role depends on who else auditioned. There might be someone who perfect for the role, but they didn't decide to audition, which means you get it. Or there might be someone who's never been seen before, but they show up